All right, we'll get started because I know we don't have a lot of time. So first of all, thank you for coming. I know this is a tough time of day, so and there's a lot on your plate right now. But so our charge today is just twofold. It's not light, but there's two things for us to focus on. One, the first thing we're going to look at is how challenging is the problem that we've identified. So we're going to look at that in terms of, is it open-ended enough? Is it a real-world problem? We know when we look at our statistics of even just our area of deer and vehicle collisions annually, we know that's a problem. So, but we want to look at it from a student perspective. Will it seem meaningful enough how we're presenting it, how we're phrasing the question? Really important how we phrase it. But looking at the overpopulation of deer, whether it's in our area, Western New York, or Central New York, downstate, New York State as a whole, there's several different levels of this problem, the scope of this problem, and then other states have similar problems with overpopulation of deer. So we're going to look at the overall problem and the questions that we've created around that problem. So we'll spend part of our time today on that. And then for the other half of our time, we're going to look at the authenticity of it. So not from the problem itself, but to what are we asking students to do? Will the tools they will use be real world tools that scientists use to the degree that we're able to? Come on in. And then we'll also look at the investigations and the research. Again, how relevant is it? How aligned with everyday work of a scientist? How aligned is it? And speaking of alignment, one of the last things we'll look at today, and this is where we started, so we won't have to spend a lot of time because we know we began this with looking at how our overall project, deer overpopulation, and what are some solutions, possible solutions to that overpopulation problem. We'll look at how is that aligned with our state standards, New York State standards, and then to what degree can we incorporate standards from other disciplines in that. So again, that's enough from me. This time is for us to work together. We have a note catcher to capture this, but we also have one document on our shared drive for us to capture all of our work today. So that's it for me, and we can spend probably half and half, I would say, but when we're done here, we can just move on, and that's our task for today. So we'll get started. Thanks for coming again.